Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we fought off against Mediton. Saw Mediton EX. Yes, it was definitely a battle of death by glamour. And dancing. Such a great theme. Thankfully, he is not dead, he's just ran out of batteries. But we also learned a bit of a truth from Mediton. That Alphys has set us up the entire time to insert herself into the story, as everything was planned by her. I'm sure we'll probably say something about it in a moment, but let's continue our way forward. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. So you're about to meet Asgore, huh? You must be pretty excited about all that, huh? You will finally get to go home. Wait! I mean, I was just going to, say goodbye, and I can't take this anymore. Oh, I love that. That sprite of Alphys being sad. That is both adorable, but also upsetting to see. I lied to you. A human soul isn't strong enough to cross the barrier alone. It takes at least a human soul and a soul of a monster. If you want to go home, you will have to take his soul. You will have to kill Asgore. I'm sorry. Well, that's a bit of a revelation. If we want to leave the underground, we're gonna have to kill Asgore. Hopefully we can find a way around that. We've reached the top, let's continue. No text for this. Here's another way you can take to go back to the hotel. We can see what looks like to be new home in the background. I think we can call Papyrus and Undyne here, can we? Yep. Just want to double check. As we go through the gray buildings, I don't know why. Is Asgore so bad at naming that he's also so bad at giving color to his buildings? Jesus Christ. But this looks familiar, doesn't it? New home. This looks very similar to Toriel's house back in the ruins. Even the architecture's the same. And void of color for some reason, but with the exception of those flowers. The way is blocked by 2 padlocks. There's a note attached. Howdy, I'm in the garden. If you have anything you need to get off your chest, please don't hesitate to come. The keys are in the kitchen and the hallway. Let's go get the keys. And by the way, listen to this theme. This is a great theme. This theme is called Undertale. It's a great reading chair, but it doesn't seem like anyone's used it. The coals are still warm. There are photo albums, scrapbooks, books on how to make tea. Seems like gardening tools. It's a golden flower. long time ago, a human fell into the ruins. Injured by their fall, the human called out for help. There were 4 chairs back there. The fridge is full of unopened containers of snails. There is some white fur stuck in the drain. It's a note. Howdy. Howdy, help yourself to anything you want. You took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. It's a trash can. It's full of crumped up receipts for butterscotch pie. Recipes for butterscotch pie, not receipts. The stovetop is very clean. Someone must have used fire magic instead. Asriel, the king's son, heard the human's call. He brought the human back to the castle. So apparently a human fell here, and the son of Asgore and Toriel, Asriel, found the human. Let's go in here. Looks like a kid's bedroom. This must have been for Asriel and the human. It's a family photo. Everyone is smiling. What a comfortable bed. If you lay down here, you might not ever get up. It's a drawing of a golden flower. Let's see what's in the presents. There's a worn dagger inside the box. Will you take it? You got the worn dagger. The worn dagger. Weapon plus 15, perfect for cutting plants and vines. Let's use this to replace our gun. There's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? The heart-shaped locket. Now, if you are being a genocidist, you have 2 completely different items here. You would have the real knife, which is attack 99, and I believe the item here is just called the locket, which is armor 99. That admittedly sounds better than the tatami armor. It just doesn't give you healing, but the boss you will fight after this, if you're doing a genocide run, will just basically make it so that way the defense of that thing is not important. It just makes it so that way you can actually survive against that boss, if you're skilled enough. The heart locket, armor 15. Hey, it says best friends forever. These away. There are lots of scrunched up shirts in here, striped shirts in here. It's a twin-size bed. I'm guessing this is Asriel's bed because monsters are generally bigger than humans, and this was the human's bed. Dusty toys. It's a golden flower. Room under reservations. Over time, Asriel and the human became like siblings. The king and queen treated the human child as their own. The underground was full of hope. Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. Let's keep looking around the house. Despite everything, it's still you. That is a really powerful message for this part of the game. Check out this room. I believe the layout is reversed here compared to Toriel's house. It's just a chair. I wasn't looking at the chair, I was looking at this book. It's Asgore's journal. All the current pages says as is a nice day today. The ink is still almost wet. So Asgore has just been here. It's a trophy. Number 1 nose nuzzle champs, and it's 98. So it seems like Toriel and Asgore were the nose nuzzling champions in 1998. It's a clothes drawer. There are robes, O's button-up shirts, and a pink hand-knit sweater that says, Mr. Dad Guy. That sounds adorable. I presume that was made by Asriel and the human. It's a Bieru. There's a Santa Claus outfit inside. So remember how the monsters in Snowdin said that a monster dressed in red, Ed would go, called Santa Claus, would visit the town? Asgore is Santa Claus. Also to the monsters. As a matter of fact, in the unused dialogues that Toby releases almost every anniversary, there is a character named Rudolph that Asgore was close with. That was his Rudolph. I recommend looking into that. It's actually a really touching story of what Asgore tells. But basically, Rudolph, he was his closest friend and was practically family to Asgore since after Toriel left. But because Asgore is a boss monster and he didn't have any children, he didn't age while Rudolph did. Eventually outliving Rudolph and watching him fall down and turn to dust. The macaroni art of a flower for King Dad. That is adorable. It's a king-size bed. You unlock the chain. There's an old calendar from the end of 2001X. A date is circled on it. Then, one day, the human became very ill. The sick human had only one request, to see the flowers of their village, but there was nothing we could do. The next day, the human died. Asriel! Wicked whacked with... Yeah, is that whack? Yeah, whacked with grief, absorbed the human soul. He transformed into a being with incredible power. With the human soul, Asriel crossed through the barrier. He carried the human's body into the sunset, back to the village of the humans. Asriel reached the center of the village. There, he found a bed of golden flowers. He carried the human onto it. Suddenly, screams rang out. The villagers saw Asriel holding the human's body. They thought that he had killed the child. The humans attacked him with everything they had. He was struck with a blow after blow. Asriel had the power to destroy them all. But Asriel did not fight back. Clutching the human, Asriel smiled and walked away. Wounded, Asriel stumbled home. He entered the castle and collapsed. His dust spread across the garden. The kingdom fell into despair. The king and queen had lost 2 children in one night. The humans had once again taken everything from us. The king declared it was time to end our suffering. Every human who fell down here must die. Enough souls, we can shatter the barrier forever. It is not long now. King Asgore will give us hope. King Asgore will save us all. You should be smiling. And too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? You're going to be free. Now here's an elevator that you can use to take back. In the shadowy room, I would highly recommend saving. Especially if you're doing a genocide run. Which, speaking about genocide, if you did do a genocide run, you would not see those monsters there, giving you the tale of the Undertale of Asriel and the human. And you would instead be encountering Flowery, and he will talk about various things, such like him losing the ability to save, and a whole bunch of other things. Anyway, let's go through this hallway. So, you finally made it. The end of your journey is at hand. In a few moments, you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. Now, you will be judged. You will be judged for your every action. You will be judged for every XP you have earned. What's XP? It is an anagram. It stands for execution points. So this is why I wasn't killing anybody, because Flowery at the beginning of the game lies to you. It doesn't mean experience, it means execution. The way of qualifying the pain you have inflicted on others. When you kill someone, your XP increases. When you have enough XP, your love increases. Love, too, is an anagram. It stands for level of violence. Again, another lie Flowery told you. He told you that love makes you popular. It is the exact opposite. It tells monsters how violent you are. A way of measuring someone's capability to hurt. The more you kill, the easier it becomes to distance yourself. The more you distance yourself, the less you will hurt. The more easily you can bring yourself to hurt others. But you never gained any love. Of course, that doesn't mean you're completely innocent or naive. Just that you kept a certain tenderness in your heart. No matter the struggles or hardships you faced, you strive to do the right thing. You refused to hurt anyone. Even when you ran away, you did it with a smile. You never gained love, but you gained love. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Now, you are about to face the greatest challenge of your entire journey. Your actions here will determine the fate of the entire world. If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity. But if you kill Asgore and go home, monsters will remain trapped on the ground. What will you do? Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in the towel by now. But you didn't get this far by giving up, did you? That's right. You have something called determination. So as long as you hold on, so as long as you do what's in your heart, I believe you can do the right thing. Alright. We are all counting on you, kid. Good luck. And Sans disappears. He is the judge. And position in the royal court that is not known to the other monsters. He will judge you based on your actions in the game, your level of love and experience. He will, the more you've killed, the more he will comment on it, and especially if you killed his brother Papyrus. He will get angry about it. Matter of fact, if you killed Papyrus and then if you killed anyone but Papyrus, let me rephrase that. If you didn't kill anyone other than Papyrus, Sans will say at some point like, if you have a power to not hurt anybody, you should use it. And if you say yes, then he will say, then why did you kill my brother? But there's a little special something here. But to do it, I need to close the game. So I'll close the game and then go back to that save point we just saved at. Now, for this to work, you cannot go back to the save point and save. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, we're back here. So let's go and see Sans. And while Sans is doing this, the dialogue won't change until near the end of the conversation. But I will go over a few things. First off, if you are doing a genocide run and you are pretty much at max level, oh, you could possibly be and killed everybody. You will fight Sans as your genocide final boss. And he is a very hard boss fight. He's the hardest boss in the game. But you get the best theme in the game, which is Megalomania, which I highly recommend looking up that theme because it's really good. Also, there was going to be something here for speedrunners, but Toby decided not to add it. If you would speedrun the game and got here within a certain amount of time, Sans would be here eating ice cream. And the ice cream animation would take forever. I think anywhere from I think it was maybe 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. It was basically Toby's way of making fun of speedrunners. As a friendly joke, but he thought that speedrunners might get too upset by that. So he decided to not add it in, but I believe the animations for it is still in the game's files. And I think most versions of the game. But yeah, if you do what I did, there should be a difference in Sans' dialogue at some point. Once we can finally see those differences, here we go. Wait a second. That look on your face while I was talking. You already heard my spiel, haven't you? I suspected something like this. You always acting like you know what's going to happen. Like you've seen it all before. So, I have a request for you. I kinda have a secret code word that only I know. So, I know if someone tells it to me, they'll have to be a time traveler. Crazy, right? Anyway, here it is. I'm counting on you to come back here and tell me that. See you later. So the game will keep track if you had this conversation or not. This conversation has to be done on a pacifist run. If you've gained any XP at all, you cannot do this. You can either do an entire another playthrough to get this on the same save file, or do what I did, which is to quit out of the game and then reload back into the game to get this. So we need to do the exact same thing again, and we'll see what happens next. Alright, now that we're back in the final corridor, let's make our way with Sans and tell him that password he told us. Huh? Do you have something to say to me? What? A code word? Can you speak a little louder? Did you just say I am a stupid doo-doo butt? Wow, I can't believe you would say that. Not only is that completely infallicated, but also my secret code word. That, however, isn't good enough. What you need is the secret code word. It's only for people that know the secret code word. Anyway, here it is. I'm counting on you to come back here and tell me that at. See you later. Now that we know the secret code word, let's reset again. And by quitting out of the game and then loading back into the game. Alright, now that we're back, let's go tell Sans the secret code word. Huh, do you have something to say to me? What? A code word? Can you speak a little louder? Did you just say I am the legendary Fart Master? Wow. That's, really childish. Why would you think that was a secret code word? Whoever told you that is a dirty liar. I don't have a secret code word. However, I do have a triple secret code word, which you just said. So, I guess you are qualified. Here's the key to my room. It's time you learned the truth. When you looked, the key was already on your keychain. By doing that, you get the silver key, which allows us to access Sans' room. However, that requires us to backtrack all the way back to Snowdin, so we're not going to do that just quite yet. We'll do it when it's convenient. Throne room. There's a save point right here. But if we come down here real quick, we can see coffins. Coffins that are filled with the first human and other humans that unfortunately perished. They were killed by either Asgore or other monsters down here, with the exception of the Soul of Justice. If you've played Undertale Yellow, you would know what I mean. It's a coffin. There's a name engraved on it. Donnie. It's empty. So this is presumably going to be our coffin if we fail to stop Asgore. Well, that will go to the save point. And we'll end the episode right here. So in the next episode, we'll go through that door and meet with Asgore. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. And share the video so that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.